Hi everyone, I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com and I'm here to just chat with you real quick as I can. I have a little time and I missed you guys and I wanted to just check in and make sure all is well with you guys. We are about to hit Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is starting on August 23rd next week, so it's like Wednesday, but we're in the shadow. We're already feeling it. It's already here. And this particular one, at least, it depends on your sign and different astrological occurrences, but it can be hitting some people a little bit harder. I know it's kind of been like a weird, challenging time for me. It's usually very productive. It still is. And the thing that you have to remember is to make sure that you are doing the stuff that you need to do, not procrastinating and getting shit done, because it's gonna force you to anyway, and it would be better to do it in a less screamy, yelly, intense kind of a way, right? Like, remember, you've heard it from me 1,000 times, listen to the whispers or you will hear the screams. So Mercury retrograde comes to us, it's the communication planet. When it's in retrograde, it tends to go wonky in our communication realm, whether it's speaking, looking at communication, emails, computers will go wonky, cars will go wonky, things just go all out of whack, and it's not a good time to do contracts of any kind. So if you are, try to get it done now, but don't rush. Even now we're in the shadow, so we're feeling it. So just, if you have to do any contracts, check it 3 times and even a 4th time and see how it goes. Now, we are hitting a blue moon because it'll be the second full moon in 1 month. So the blue moon is August 30th, 31st. So the first card I wanted to pull for you guys to just check into right now is like what's been coming through is to like take it easy. And so the first card is Star Connection, and it's number 2 card, our duality, and showing light and shadow, and that seems to be what's coming through is a lot of shadow work. We're heading into it September, October. That's usually when we hit it classically, right, in the rhythms of nature. So this number 2 card kind of says that to me, as well as above so below, listening to spirit. So like I was trying to say before, go easy, meditate, find peaceful moments, like every day, no matter, like it's more challenging, right? Even when it's more challenging, like during Mercury retrograde or other kinds of astrological events or anything that's going on in your life. So go easy, and then like know that mistakes happen, and we're human, and that's for the lesson of our own soul, for the lesson of people observing when we're making a mistake. It's all around. It's carving out the beauty that we are, the beauty of us, who we are, and assisting us in like jumping forward into evolving into our like even better, higher, lighter, light being self. So that's like huge. And this one says guidance from the stars, galactic self, unified field, all the things. When you get quiet, you can listen to your higher self and your spirit guides, your angels, the star beings, all the beings of light that are with you. So make sure that you're meditating. Allow yourself this time to listen to the guidance that's always coming in. So that being said, we come to our next card. And our next card is Owl. Owl, they see all. 360 degrees, very wise energy and wisdom coming in. And what's wisdom for us right now? Saying, get quiet in your meditation or in your observing quality of like just you're stepping outside of yourself and observing in a neutral place, right? So we're going to observe what's happening before taking action, and just watch and ask ourselves those questions. What are we doing? What is this lesson for me? Is it for someone else? It's the number 6 card, which is love. And we see the heart energy coming through. And what's glowing is also the owl's third eye. So third eye and heart, open sacred heart, open sacred mind. So we can listen to the wisdom, right? It says loving eyes see all, equanimity, see the truth, step back. So this is amazing, like wise guidance is to be observant and rise up from got interrupted. So we're rising above ourselves and whatever's happening so we can just watch it from that neutral place. We come from wisdom in that way. We can see the lessons easier, go through them smoother. So take a moment, right? Observe. So our next card is the number 3 card, Trinity, Holy Trinity, right? And it's like divine feminine, divine masculine, and oneness together. My dog is about to bark because the post office. Oh, wait, it might be a fast run. Maybe she won't even notice. Anyway, inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, community. Indigo child. So there are many people of this higher wisdom. Their goals as indigo is to see what's happening and like try to make positive changes instead of go through the same old. Can we get out of the box that we've been put in? Can we see what's happening and say, oh, here goes the doggy, and we're just going to pause for a second. So taking inspired action is the huge thing for indigo child. So when this card is pulled, right, to me right now it's saying we all need to take inspired action, meaning so we step back, we observed, we listen to the wisdom from our guides, our higher selves, our team, and us, right? What's in here is our truth. And then we say, okay, now I've observed, I've tried to do some shadow work, listen to those lessons, and guess what? Now it's like, ooh, how can I make this better? Like, why are we always going through this same process? There are so many processes out there that we just ignore, and they just are, and we're like, oh, that's just the way it is. But it doesn't have to be, does it? Certain policies and laws out there don't have to be, do they? Certain things that are happening in the world that are just happening do not need to be accepted. How can we be positive and make positive change, right? And there was this song that said, what can I do today that will help me feel proud or good or someone else, right? How can I give of service? But like, that's what's coming through is how can we give of service by taking inspired action, right? And not just doing it to do it, waiting for that right moment that says, now that's the thing I need to change. I feel really strong about this. My heart, my truth is saying, it's time. Let's make a shift now. Where can you do that in your life? Where are you seeing that in the outer world? Because everything you see is an observance from you, right? What you are seeing. And where do we shift, change, and add benefit to our lives and to those around us in that way? And what needs to shift so our lives grow, evolve, become more and better? So then we move on to our next card. So our last card is stemming off from all 3 of these. It's a number 5 card, which is change, transformation, as well as abundance. It's all the elements, including spirit, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. It's saying now, attune to nature's signs to find your way, follow your heart. Ellen of the Ways is what this is, this card, producing beautiful magic and energies. And it's, to me, is just more confirmation of saying, all right, if you're confused about what that inspired action is or what comes next, listen to nature. Like I'm always saying, owl medicine, or today it was red and black beetle medicine. I don't remember the name of it. It was too hard to pronounce. But like, you look up what spirit's trying to tell you. And then also, like, you can Google it. You can look for books that have meanings. And then you can also just listen to your heart, your spirit, your guides, your light team, your higher self. And they bring you messages and say, okay, I'm seeing, some coyotes today. What does that mean? Or I'm seeing something, I'm observing a weather pattern, or I'm seeing this unique pattern in my life, but over and over and over and over again. What in the heck does it mean? How can I evolve beyond this so that I can break the chain of this pattern? We don't need to go through it over and over and over and over again. We can change and make that decision. And the minute you make the decision, you see the signs and say, okay, I want to make that change. That alone, your intention alone, is huge and powerful, and our intention is powerful and it creates. So allow your intention to create, to step into a higher way of being, and allow the guidance that comes from nature that's all around you. Always, no matter what it is, from an email, a conversation, a song, nature, etc., the list goes on. From listening to whatever I have to say and saying, oh, that one thing that she said, that's the thing that's for me. That's so for me. I have to do that or be that or experience that or work through that. So whatever that is, allow it to guide your path. And go easy. Remember to go easy on yourself. Live, laugh, love, survive, thrive in all the things, all of your desires. May you make it through this Mercury retrograde as all of them. And in 2 weeks, our super blue full moon in Pisces is coming. So that's going to bring in heightened intuition, dreaming, and allowing yourself to dream your world into being in an even higher way. So that'll be magical. So I hope you have an amazing, right? So what's today, 17th? We just passed the new moon yesterday, so I hope that energy's spurring you on so you can create, make your intentions as the moon is now waxing and heading towards that full moon energy. It's powerful. Have an amazing, magical, beautiful day. Blessed be. In Munay.